The usual Seattle area assumption is that more space per dollar means leaving the metro conversation entirely. The numbers say otherwise. And across Seattle plus its suburbs, these 5 neighborhoods prove with square footage stretches further. For this countdown, the key number is price per square foot, because total home price can hide how much actual space a buyer is getting. We're looking across the broader Seattle region, from Pierce County to Snohomish County to Kitsap County, and ranking the places where that square foot number gives the clearest value signal. Number 5 is Milton, tucked between King and Pierce counties, and starting the countdown with a median around $289 per square foot. According to Redfin in 2026, that puts Milton among the stronger space per dollar plays in the greater Seattle area, especially compared with the closer-in Seattle neighborhoods where the square foot math can climb quickly. Zillow puts Milton's typical home value around $575,706 in 2026, and WalkScore gives it a 39 in 2026. The trade-off is that Milton reads more suburban and car-oriented, but the value case is clear. More space shows up in the price per square foot math. Number 4 is Puyallup, a Pierce County city with a recognizable downtown, the Washington State Fairgrounds, and a long-running identity tied to the Puyallup Valley. Its median is about $282 per square foot, according to Redfin, in 2026, giving it a slightly stronger space per dollar position than Milton. WalkScore gives Puyallup an 81 in 2026, which is notable here because the central area has more of a traditional street grid and local business district feel. Zillow puts the typical home value around $632,850 in 2026. So the story is not just price, it's how much house that price can represent. Number 3 is Stanwood, up in Snohomish County near the mouth of the Stillaguamish River, and close to Camano Island. Stanwood sits about 50 miles north of Seattle, and that location helps explain why the price per square foot number moves lower, about $269 per square foot, according to Redfin in 2026. Zillow puts the typical home value around $720,789 in 2026, while WalkScore gives Stanwood a 56 in 2026. What makes Stanwood interesting is the mix of small city streets, river and island proximity, and a square foot number that still undercuts many better-known Seattle suburbs. Number 2 is Bremerton, the largest city on the Kitsap Peninsula, and one of the most distinctive entries because it sits across the water from Seattle rather than along the usual north-south corridor. Bremerton's median is about $268 per square foot, according to Redfin in 2026, just edging below Stanwood on the space per dollar scale. Zillow puts Bremerton's typical home value around $396,676 in 2026, which gives the value story another layer beyond square footage alone. WalkScore gives Bremerton an 80 in 2026, and the downtown waterfront, ferry connection, naval presence, and Kitsap setting make it feel very different from the Pierce and Snohomish County picks. And number 1 is Orting in Pierce County, coming in with the lowest median price per square foot of the 5, about $248 per square foot, according to Redfin in 2026. That is the clearest space per dollar signal, and it is why Orting takes the top spot. Zillow puts Orting's typical home value around $564,500 in 2026, while WalkScore gives it a 63 in 2026. Set near the Carbon and Puyallup River corridors, with a smaller city layout, Orting shows how the best square foot value in the greater Seattle area often appears beyond the most familiar urban core. So the final ranking is Milton at number 5, Puyallup at number 4, Stanwood at number 3, Bremerton at number 2, and Orting at number 1. The big takeaway is that more space per dollar around Seattle is not one single geography. It shows up south, north, and across the Sound. If you're comparing homes by square footage instead of only headline price, these 5 places change the way the greater Seattle map looks. What did we miss? Is there a Seattle area neighborhood, suburb, or specific pocket you would have ranked higher for space per dollar? If this breakdown helped, tap the like button and subscribe for more Seattle neighborhood deep dives like this one. Tell us what topic you want next. whether that's best walkable suburbs, waterfront value, condo-heavy neighborhoods, or a closer look at one city. Every number in this video is sourced, and you'll find the links in the description.